Hey everyone, give us a couple minutes, we're getting ready.
The All Creator Live Archives said, "Hello everyone. Remember the rules, no spamming, no breaking up messages, no fighting. Sit back, relax, and grab a snack." All Creator said, "Test."
Hello everyone, and welcome to another day of All Creator Live. I am back playing more Genshin Impact with my sister April.
Hello.
And we're eating, she's eating ramen with shrimp and fish, and I'm eating chicken wings and 2 hot pockets that are slightly burnt because I left them in the air fryer a little too long. Alright, so before we begin, I want to give some special thanks to 2 of my new subscribers. I have 5 new subscribers, but only 2 of their names are showing up on the registry. Alright, so I want to thank BombX and Ren, or Rini, however it's pronounced. Thank you so much for subscribing. And I hope to see you sometime in the chat whenever you're available.
Said,
Hey, it's Mike.
hi you
Hey.
guys.
Hey, May. How's it going? It's been a while.
Hello!
How are you liking the new update to Genshin Impact? I'm about to jump in myself. Ooh, I was thinking I was going to have to stream at a much later time than usual because I didn't know when we were going to have the company come over, you know, quote unquote.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I was able to stream at 7, or at least close to 7. All right, so let's get into it. Let's see what we get to mess around with in the new update. I'm probably in Mondstadt. Last time I checked, I was in Mondstadt. Okay, well, there's obviously new stuff, but I was expecting Paimon to say something. Oh well.
Make you goo.
She doesn't have to say it.
Once,
Oh, this
there
again.
was a
I've been great
glorious
and I
kingdom
honestly
established
haven't even
among the
played
heavens.
update.
From that kingdom came a crowned heir, tasked with seeking out the Genesis Pearl from the kingdom of darkness. The first crowned heir began her journey of seeking the pearl. But she was deceived, and the memory of her noble origins faded.
Said,
She now believed
hated
that she was
missing
the
your other
queen of the
streams,
kingdom
though I
of
thought
darkness.
I'd be able to make it.
But take heart. A second crowned heir had already taken up the path where the first had stumbled. This is the story of your journey, of your tale to be told.
It's okay, May. It's alright if you miss some of my streams. It's just sometimes if you're gone for too long, I'm worried. I'm like, oh, they're gone. I know I haven't seen Castlevania Girl in a long time. I hope she's alright. I know that Joker Queen is alright. I got some text from her like a couple years last year sometime or a few months ago. But yeah, May, don't worry about missing streams. It's totally fine. As long as you're okay, that's all that really matters. Because with the way the world is today, people could be gone forever on the internet, and that could mean a lot of bad things. Hey, it's Bella!
Hi, Bella.
Bella's in the game, not on the stream.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, if she does tune in.
Take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
How you like the new stream? Or not stream, the new patch. Our new update.
It's been getting quite busy
Oop.
recently. Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Man, it's so hard. Oh, and Aaron's apparently playing too. Okay, let's see what we got here. Those are all dailies. Alright, this is new. The Dirge of Bilkis. Catherine of Sumeru. Oh, this must be the thing that has to deal with Alhaitham. It's called Wisdom has built her house. She has hewn out her 7 pillars. Alright, it doesn't look like we're doing anything with...
She has hewn out her 7 pillars.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't look like we're doing anything with Lantern Rite yet, which is okay, because I feel like it will be closer to the end of the month. Yeah, the Lunar New Year when they decide to do that. So that's probably something they're either going to do next week or the week after. Yeah, and there go the new banners. You have to choose either between getting Alhaitham or Zhao, and that's a hard decision for me because I don't have Zhao either, and I don't really have a very good animo. But let me check my mail. I think I got, because I did the streaming event last month, I think I got a bunch of Prima Gems. Yeah, 300 and 300. Okay, cool. That gets me a lot. And it was apparently someone's birthday. Whose birthday was it? Diana's birthday!
Diana's
Aww.
birthday.
Yesterday. So sweet. Oh, new costume for... Oh, Ayaka. Aw.
You don't have it.
Yeah, no, I have her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have Ayaka. I don't have her brother.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. That's about... It's on a discount. But... Oh, it's still not as expensive as Deluxe. But that's because Deluxe has, like...
Deluxe is now at full price.
Well, it's now at full price. But it's not just that, but Deluxe... His new costume also comes with, like... new audio and stuff.
Yeah.
And new animations.
Yeah.
So, of course, they would charge more. Looks like it says it's like a 5-star costume. So I'm guessing 5-star costumes are like total revamps.
Make Yugu said, will you be pulling for one of the banners?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I wanna pull for Zhao, to be honest. I'm gonna pull for Zhao. I'm not going to do a vote like I did last time. Because I felt bad that I wasn't able to get Ito for everyone. Hey, Time Lords, welcome to the stream. Time Lord says hi, April.
Hello. I'm sure nobody was really expecting to get Ito.
I know. It's just I was able to get a 50-50, and I legitimately thought I was going to get Ito with it because I was pulling on the banner.
They're probably just happy to participate.
There's a little pre-event thing, I guess.
Probably already have Ito as well, so.
I like Ayaka's new outfit. It's so pretty. Aw. Yeah. Can't afford it, though. Oh, gosh, what's all that? Oh, right, because I leveled up on TCG, so I have new players to fight. And why is there... Oh, right, because I have 2 keys.
Lords.
Oh, and there's another new story for Al
I'm
Hazel.
exhausted.
Oh,
I
boy.
feel like I walked up thousands of stairs even though I only have 2 stairs.
Only have 2 stairs? Oh, you know what? Maybe this... I don't know why it would say Samaru's Adventurers Guild, though.
There's a focus.
I'll look into this first. And if this is just like a small thing, then I'll go and I'll do Al Haytham's story quest. Because I feel like Al Haytham's story quest has to deal with the event that he's in. Well, I mean, that's what I mean. When I was seeing the trailer, I didn't know if it was going to be a story quest or a new Archon thing, you know? New Archon story quest. Alright, Catherine at the Adventures Guild in Samaru, here we come. I'm a bit exhausted. I feel like I walked up... Oh, no! I'm sorry to hear that, Time Lords. I hope you're alright, man.
Hope you're okay too.
Yeah.
Although I didn't hear the rest of what you typed because Jason cut himself off.
I'm sorry. Wait, can you hear it?
I can't hear you guys talking, but you were reading what he
Oh,
typed out.
oh yeah.
loud.
And it says thousands of stairs, even though... Is
Sorry.
it...
No,
Was that
it's-
the...
it
Oh,
was-
it's the bottle. I thought you broke your iPad, your tablet for a second. I was like, oh no! Phew. That scared me. Thousands of steps. I only have 2 stairs. Oh.
I forgot to pull on Xiao. He was who I
Get
was
some
supposed
rest.
to pull, but I hit pull on Al Haytham.
Oh, you pulled on Al Haytham instead?
Ah,
Did you get Al Haytham? That would be cool. To get who you're pulling for. Hint,
at
hint.
the first try. Yeah, I know. Seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously. You can't put Tainari and Kole on the
Yeah.
first pull.
Yeah. No, well, Colette was free.
Yeah, I know.
No,
But
because
still.
Rachel-
So,
See what?
yeah. Oh, you got Zhao. Oh, that's good though. Oh, wait. The message hasn't popped up on my screen yet. No, because Raiden C1. Oh, so you got Raiden. So I guess you spent all your primos on Raiden. Ah, well that's okay. How much do I have? 1,200? I don't have enough to do a 10 pull, so I might as well not. By the end of this event, I'll probably have enough. And I don't know.
Try for Alhe. for Al-Haitham just
Oh,
once.
okay. Since April wants me to try for Al-Haitham, I'll
Just
do
once.
it.
But you
Just
don't have
once.
to do it now. You
I
can
know,
wait
I
till
know. I'll do a 10 pull. But like I said, it's probably not going to happen because I already did my 50-50 on Ito.
Time Lords
Yeah.
said.
Cool.
Well,
Yeah, they're
I
up this
have
way.
10 left. Make you move. Said. I would totally pull for Al-Haitham or Xiao, but I just got a Yato a week ago, haha.
Oh, well. Yeah, she missed her 50-50. May would want to pull for Al-Haitham also. Alright, so let's get this thing started. Oh, jeez. Hello there, Jason. It's convenient that... Oh, I don't think... You know what? This might not be a quest. This could be just something to do to set up for going into the new area, because the new area that Al-Haitham wants to go into is the new desert. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. It just went to a cutscene. Hello there, Jason. We have a letter for you. It's from Miss Jet. Eh? So you know Jet? Jet 2, Catherine? How's she doing? Oh yeah, Jet from the from the Eremites. Her father died. So to any of you who hasn't done that yet, this is probably going to be spoilers for you. Sorry. Well, the Adventurers Guild has an open partnership with the Eremites, so it would be more surprising if I didn't know her. She looked quite happy when she arrived, and said she was looking forward to seeing you again. Yay! Interesting. Let's see what Jet's written, Jason. To my best friend Jason and Lil Paimon. She's got a tomboy attitude.
Yeah.
It's been a while. I hope you still remember me. How are things going for you? I've heard from merchants traveling from afar and some adventures that you've returned to Sumeru. So I wrote you this letter. I'm staying at the Tannic camp right now. Thanks to you, life's pretty good. Well, let's make the long story short.
I might work on an RPG game just thinking about what mechanics to put in.
Oh, that's cool, Time Lord. Well, let's make a long story short. I've wanted to see you two again ever since we last parted, and you know, show you some proper hospitality. And also there's something left over from our previous adventure that I'd like you to come help me finish. This is something I can only trust the two of you with. As for the specifics, I can only tell you about it once you get here. Well, I'll see you then. I've dropped Catherine a line, too, so don't forget to come see me. Well, looks like she's having a good time. Better than the last time we saw each other. But what's this? The Tannic camp. The name sort of rings a bell. Have we been there before? No. The Tannic camp are the tribe from which Jet hails. Their campsite is in the depths of the desolate desert, amidst the ruins of what was once the city of Gurabad. If you don't mind, I'll mark it here on your map. Wow, Catherine really is walking, breathing encyclopedia. Very impressive, as expected. Well, you'd expect this of the well-informed Adventurers Guild. You flatter me, Jason. In order to better serve adventurers, it is the duty of the Adventurers Guild to provide such basic information whenever it is needed. And the Tannic have always had good commercial relations with the Adventurers Guild. With Miss Jet as our point of contact, they have proven themselves reliable across many acts of cooperation. Well, the letter also says that she'd like to settle some unfinished business and has expressly asked us to come along. How mysterious. Did she mention anything specific, Catherine? Well, I'm not at liberty to infringe upon the sender's privacy. I'm afraid the only way you'll find out is to pay her a visit in person. So there's information that even you can't get a hold of, huh?
Because it
Sorry.
would be rude.
Yeah. Sorry, this isn't a matter of ability or lack thereof, but a matter of professionalism. We do not accept any compliments complaints on this front. The Tenant campsite has been marked on your map for you. They'll be settling there for the next 2 to 3 years. Oh, as is the custom of tribal migration. Oh.
Yeah, I think that is a thing actually.
Yeah.
With some tribes.
If they happen to not be at this location, please do not hesitate to contact me. I will update you concerning their migratory patterns as soon as possible. That's real thoughtful of you, but Paimon doesn't think we're gonna wait 2 to 3 years to go looking for Jet. Okay, Jason, now that we know where Jet is, what are we waiting for? Let's not keep her waiting. In that case, do contact her for more specific information. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention that this is not a guild commission. I should have been meeting, it should just be a meeting between friends. Anyway, Ad Astra Abasosk. May your reunion lead to happy new encounters and adventures. When it comes to Jet, I don't think so. Alright, so we're not going to be doing this. This is all no audio, and there's no way I'm going to spend an entire stream reading it, and it's bound to be super duper long. So I will do that some other time on my own time.
We're not going to torture you people with our inability to read.
Yeah, with my inability.
Pronounce certain names.
Well, we don't have to worry about that because the only really difficult names to pronounce were all the Aranara shit that we had to do.
You had to do it.
I had to do it, yeah.
I said nope.
Yeah, and just left. Alright, so instead we're going to be doing Al Haytham's story quest. First, let's get off of this. Stop following this. Oh, it's so bright I can't tell how to... Oh, I guess I just...
I think you did.
Yeah, I think I did it.
Said, if there's a long reading session, I'm like this.
Yeah, I know. Sleeping. Ugh. God, I hate having to do nothing but reading. I'm glad I've opted to never do that on the stream again. With the R&R thing, I probably shouldn't have done it to begin with. Hi. Alright, so instead of spending the 2 keys that I had on either of these two, I'm going to spend it on Al-Haytham so we can do that. Because it's bound to take place in the new place.
And one story,
we're going to
unlock the story quest for Al Haytham.
Ta-da! And now it's available. And it's up here. The Illusions of the Mob. Ooh.
You know, Paimon's heard that Al Haytham's been made acting Grand Sage, but with that personality of his, oh boy. You think things will be okay? Why don't we go to the Academia and ask around?
Alright. Up to the Academia. A once bad place is now good again.
As good as it can get right now.
Yeah. Oh.
How's everything going with your thesis?
I should be able to publish it next month. A few days ago, I was worried that I'd have to stop my work on it. Thankfully, that didn't come to pass.
Well, Azar was one of your thesis advisors. Honestly, I was afraid that you might have gotten dragged down as well. How did things get settled?
The newly appointed acting Grand Sage reviewed all of our projects and gave us permission to continue our research.
Acting Grand Sage? That sounds like a new thing.
Yeah, I heard that selecting new sages has been taking some time, so he's just filling in. But it's all thanks to him that our research results weren't jeopardized. Once my paper is published, I'm definitely giving myself a long vacation and getting some much-needed rest. Mondstadt sounds like a good idea.
They're really out of their minds, making Al-Haytham the acting Grand Sage?
Take it easy, Professor. I'm puzzled as well. Just going by qualifications, you're one of our most preeminent scholars. I don't know why they picked a stripling like him.
Fool! Do you think I'm angry because I wasn't chosen for the position? No! It's because I don't understand why they chose him! He was one of my students, but he rarely attended class. When I asked him about it, he retorted that self-study was better use of his time. What brazen arrogance, misery of miseries, for the Academia to have him as the acting Grand Sage?
Professor, don't get so worked up. I'll go get you some water.
Psst. Want to hear a secret? I've heard the new acting Grand Sage is from Haravatat.
Really? Who is it?
Someone named Al-Haytham. Never met him myself, but he's a real hot topic right now. Lots of things being said about him. Hard to tell what's true and what isn't, though. There's also a Vahumana scholar who's been in the spotlight recently. They say that he's a likely pick to be one of the next sages.
Oh, is he teaching any courses? Maybe we should drop by.
Wow. News of Al-Haytham being the acting Grand Sage sure spread fast. Some people don't know who he is, though. Guess he's less famous than Paimon thought. Some people are saying good things and others bad. Especially that old guy just now. He really doesn't like Al-Haytham. Hey, are you okay? You don't look too good.
The Matra.
The Matra?
I'm Ilias. I have to talk to a Matra about something important.
In the state you're in? You shouldn't push yourself. Why don't you tell us what happened and we'll pass on your message to a Matra?
No, I have to tell them myself. They are the only ones I could trust. Sorry, can you lend me your arm? This is an important matter. Failure is not an option.
Since you put it that way, fine. We'll take you to a Matra.
Okay, so it looks like this might actually take us to a new
Take
area.
you to a Matra, but we don't know that many, do we?
That, please.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, I was
wait!
about to sneeze.
Sino should be back at the Academia! Let's go find him!
Okay, so
Look for a Matra.
yeah, I gotta look for Sino.
Or any Matra.
Or
It
any
just said Matra.
Yeah, it just says Matra on the thing too. But Paimon was like, Sino, Sino. Is there even one in the city? Hold up.
Make Yugu said, is Al-Haytham's story quest locked by this one?
Wait, is this a different? No, this ain't a different story quest. I don't think. Oh, he's in the. Okay. It's weird that he's in here.
In the bazaar. Probably
Yeah.
getting some downtime.
Oh, or maybe it's a building above the bazaar, so I don't see him. Ah, crap. I gotta set my chicken down. I can't do this with one hand. Yeah, it's saying it's higher up.
You probably went past it when you
When I
decided to
jump
jump
down. Well, that's always the fastest way to get from top to bottom.
Not if you don't need to go all the way down.
Oh well. Guide me there. Please. I was wondering why the yellow trail wasn't showing up. Why the PP trail wasn't showing up. tell me it's all the way up at the academy, and I jumped down for no reason. Yeah, I jumped down for no reason. I just had to go into the academy. And who are you?
Hey there. Excuse us, but is Sino at the academia?
You two look familiar. Are you friends of Mahamatra Sino? I'm afraid he's out on a mission right now. But if you'd like, I can pass whatever message you might have on to him.
We ran into this guy by the gates, and he seems really eager to speak with Amatra. It sounds like something urgent.
Oh? If you don't mind, why don't you tell me about it first?
Siraj.
Siraj. That name sounds familiar. Isn't he a Vahumana researcher?
Vahumana researcher?
Yes, one of their most renowned, in fact. I hear he's as daring as he is intelligent. There are rumors he'll become Vahumana's next sage. But please continue, good sir. What about Siraj?
I want to report him for conducting a dangerous experiment. He kidnapped me, tied me up, and took me to that horrible cave. Experimental equipment everywhere. I ran as fast as I could, a little slower, and he would have caught me.
There's no rush. Please, take your time. What kind of experiments was he conducting? Where is this cave?
I don't remember.
Huh? You can't remember?
All I remember is Siraj walking towards me, and then my head started feeling weird. It's like a nightmare that I can't recall. I just know that that place is dangerous, and that they must be stopped. Oh, I heard they conduct business in the tavern. We have to hurry.
Even if what you say is... All right. I'll have some of my colleagues look into Siraj. But before that, I would like to administer the Matra lie detector test.
You think I'm lying?
Please don't take it the wrong way. This is just standard protocol. Sorry, but can you two wait out here a little while? We'll be back soon.
Huh? I'll hate them.
Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector test. This indicates that what he said is highly credible. As such, we've decided to launch an investigation based on the leads he provided. Per protocol, this matter was reported to Acting Grand Sage Al-Haytham. After hearing about it, he left a message for Mahamatra Sino and then asked to join the investigation.
Huh. It's kind of weird for you to be working with the Matra. Is there a special reason?
You're overthinking things. My interest was piqued is all.
Really? I'm unsurprised you have this much free time. In that case, let's join in as well, shall we, Traveler?
It's already against protocol for Acting Grand Sage Al-Haytham to participate in this investigation. As for you two... Oh, never mind. After all, you were the ones who brought Ilyas here. I'll allow you to accompany us, but you have to promise to keep everything confidential.
Don't you worry, our lips are sealed.
Alright, in that case, I'll fill you in on what we know so far. Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be conducting some business with a Kasharawar researcher at the tavern. This is one of his few clear memories. It seems he stumbled upon this information while escaping. Incidentally, Siraj isn't at the academia right now. He applied for long-term off-site research 1 month ago. It's close to the time that Ilyas had given, so we've decided to head to the tavern and investigate any suspicious persons.
That's right. Arav, prepare to head out. You two, do as you will.
Oh, come on! We already said that we're coming!
New villain. Weird guy.
Siraj.
Weird guy performing experiments in the desert.
What else is new?
Yeah.
Like,
Well.
that doesn't happen frequently.
It more or less. No, it doesn't happen that much in the desert. It more or less happens here at the academia. The stuff that happens in the
Considering
desert
the
is usually just...
considering the stuff that went down at the academia, of course they would move their stuff
Yeah.
elsewhere.
Yeah, usually in the deserts, just a bunch of tomb raiding stuff is all that we ever see from the desert. Tomb Raider. Alright, gotta go down there. I just teleport, I think. Oh yeah, that's right, we have to go to that bar.
We're here, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. What's our next course of action? Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham?
Looks like you haven't read any memos lately. The new Academia decree clearly states that even a sage doesn't have the authority to interfere with the Matra's actions during an ongoing investigation. If your superior were here, he wouldn't be asking me what to do. Instead, he'd be telling me to stay out of the way.
You're right. Understood. Then please wait here as we lock down the perimeter and search for suspicious persons. Ilyas, please stay here. Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, I'll have to trouble you with the protection of our primary witness.
Sure. Though I'd rather he just protect himself.
You're the same as ever, casually ignoring people just like you did back at Aru Village.
Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. Besides, I need him to understand my position clearly. Arav has just as many doubts about my coming along as you do. But unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is, with his considerations like the acting Grand Sage is trying to seize the Matra's powers. That question was obviously bait. The Matra were once under the influence of the sages, and so were often subject to these bureaucratic traps. The test was strictly unnecessary, though. I hope that our exchange will assure him that I won't interfere with their work this time.
Why is this so complicated?
This is why I was against becoming the acting Grand Sage from the very first. Titles and rank inevitably make a lot of things more troublesome than usual.
Excuse me, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've had a question on my mind, and I need to know the answer no matter what. Have we met before?
No. I have no recollection of ever meeting you.
Haha! I thought so too. I probably wouldn't have had anything to do with someone of your caliber.
Then why did you ask?
Well, for some reason I felt a sense of familiarity when I met you for the first time.
Really? A misperception, perhaps. Or...
Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, we've apprehended a suspect.
Siraj?
No, it's the Ksharawar researcher who has dealings with him. His name is Narendra.
Acting Sage Alhaitham? Wait, can someone please explain what's going on? I admit that I did steal some mechanical components from the lab and sell them, but does something like that really warrant the personal interest of the Acting Grand Sage? What have I gotten myself into? I know I let greed get the best of me, but please, I promise that this won't ever happen again.
I would like to ask him a few questions.
Of course.
Do you know Siraj?
Yeah, that's the name of my buyer. He asked to make the transaction at the tavern, but he never showed up.
What were the details of this transaction?
He's doing some kind of experiment that seems to require many power generators and electrical components that can only be found in our project. He contacted me in private and said that he'd pay a large sum of Mora if I was willing to put some aside for him, under the pretense of them being defective parts. We had originally agreed to meet at the tavern earlier today to do the trade. I sure didn't expect to get stood up, or run into you all.
Perhaps Siraj was aware that Ilyas might leak information, so he intentionally didn't show up. Whatever the case, it seems that this lead ends here. The good news is, regardless of what Siraj was planning, his progress will now be severely hindered by a lack of power generators and electrical components. We still have time to conduct our investigation. Do you have any more questions for the suspect?
No, he's all yours. But I'd like to borrow Ilyas for a while.
Oh, that's fine. We conducted a comprehensive lie detection exam, which showed that he has a genuine case of amnesia. We're not planning to pursue any further breakthroughs on that front. However, I am curious, what do you need him for exactly?
I've read some papers regarding amnesia, and I'd like to try restoring his memories.
I see. We'll be returning to the Academia then. I'll leave Ilyas in your care.
Follow me.
Okay. So, do you remember that blue-haired girl, the new character that came out last month? Oh, dang it. I don't think I can show you a picture of her.
Was she the one in the fungi event?
No.
Oh.
I think there's a way to look at all the characters. Anyway, there's a new girl that came out last month, and her backstory is that she disappeared into the desert 100 years ago, and only just now showed back up in Sumeru, but she looks exactly the same as she did when she left. Yeah. So I'm wondering if this has ties to that.
That Ilyas might actually be from a little further into the future.
Yeah, either the future and then came back. Might, but then again, it could also have to deal with. It could also have to deal with memories being stolen, like how nobody can remember Rukkhadevata anymore. We'll see.
Siraj didn't show up at the tavern, and Narendra didn't give us any leads. Ugh, that means we're stuck. Oh, Hatham, are you serious about seeing things through? Paimon's pretty surprised that you're this interested in the case.
I thought you would have guessed the reason by now.
Huh? Paimon has no clue. Hey, do you know?
Yes, we were classmates.
Oh, so that's why you asked to come along when Arav briefed you on the situation. So you're not here because you're interested in the case itself, but because you know the suspect?
You couldn't be further from the truth, but I wasn't expecting much from you to begin with. For the time being, all you need to know is that we were once classmates. I became the scribe afterwards while he continued his academic endeavors. He submitted a thesis 1 year ago, and the Grand Sage at the time asked for my opinion. I did not approve of it because it committed one of the 6 cardinal sins by touching upon human evolution. From violating matters regarding human evolution to attempting the forbidden and fearing none, the 6 cardinal sins are the origin of all evil in this world. They are also what the sages use as a reference when formulating or amending the rules of the Academia. My opinion was that Siraj's research was both overly naive and in violation of various core principles. The Grand Sage took some of my suggestions on board and ultimately decided to reject the application.
So that's why he's buying energy sources and electrical components.
He's most likely trying to circumvent the rules and conduct his experiment in secret.
That sounds super suspicious. Oh, we gotta stop him. Ilyas, can you try to remember things again? Maybe something new will pop up.
I'm sorry, but I've already tried many times. And no matter how hard I try, it feels like everything in my mind is shrouded in a thick mist.
It is possible for a person to subconsciously forget some of their memories as a defense mechanism against extreme stress. However, these memories aren't truly lost, but merely sealed away. They can be restored with the appropriate stimulus. Now, try to recall things you care about. They don't need to be related to this case.
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on. The kind of person I am, the things I've done, I can remember some things, but I can't recall some others no matter how hard I try. But I do vaguely remember that there are 2 things that I have to do no matter what.
Do tell.
The first is to get my paycheck from the academia and give it to my younger sister in Gandharvaville. I'm not sure about the details, but it seems that I would send money to my younger sister every month to pay for family expenses.
And the second thing? What's the second thing?
I can't remember. Sorry, there's just so much I can't recall.
Not unexpected. However, you're the only one who has seen Siraj and knows the exact location of his cave at present. As such, we'll do everything we can to help you regain your memories.
Losing your memories must be really painful. But don't you worry, we'll help you get them all back.
Oh, thank you so much. This feeling, it's more than just pain. I don't know how to describe it. I have so few memories that I don't even have a clear idea of who I am. And my head's always ringing. It feels like I could faint at any moment. But amidst all that, it also feels like I've been set free somehow. Nevertheless, I have you all to thank for bringing me what clarity I do have right now. Now, I do remember that I worked part-time at a place in the academia called the Research Preparation Center. That's also where I got my monthly paycheck.
I see. In that case, let's go and find whoever's in charge there.
Alright, now we gotta climb back up. I just ate my slightly burnt Hot Pocket. It wasn't that bad. A little more crunchier than usual. So, May, I think I already mentioned this, but I noticed that you were wondering if Al-Haytham's quest is locked behind another quest. No, it's just a regular story quest that you can unlock with a key. So all you gotta do is about 8 daily quests, meaning you do 4 each 2 days. And you can unlock it. Okay. I'm not really there yet, so I think we gotta climb a little further up.
Make you said.
Okay. I'm glad to help. As I know a lot of things you can't get unless you've progressed further on. But I feel like if you've already done everything in Sumeru, you should be able to do this quest. Excuse me, sorry. So yeah, I think there are a couple story quests like that, come to think of it. There's I know Cynos and Nahidas don't show up until you've completed all of the Archon quests in Sumeru. You know, up until the point where you free Nahida. You know, doing all the grand finale stuff for Sumeru. But Al-Haytham's would probably unlock right after that also. Alright. April said she'll be right back. I'm gonna get a little something to drink and I'll be right back too. Apparently, me and April both had to get energy drinks, so we weren't gone that long. I didn't have to put up the be right back screen. I have a NOS, and April has, what is it?
Arizona Energy Herbal Tonic.
Oh, cool. I didn't know they made such thing. Is that something you got at work?
No. Got it from Walgreens.
Ah. Alright, in we go.
Pasadena.
Yeah. I'm wondering if we're going to meet that lady I was talking about. Well, they're at a reception desk. Oh no, they're at a table. Never mind.
Oh, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've sent this period's research expenses report to your office. Have you taken a look? Are there any issues with it?
I did. Recent research expenses have decreased quite a bit compared to past figures.
Yes, though that is primarily because there are fewer scholars with research needs. But that can be a rather convoluted topic. Might I ask why you are here today?
I believe you know this individual. His name is Ilyas. He worked part-time here, and he's here for his paycheck.
Oh, yes, of course. Though, Ilyas, where have you been these past few days? That was our busy period, but then you disappeared without a word. Everyone had to pick up the slack.
I'm sorry, something unexpected came up. But I know I've caused trouble for everyone. Is there anything I can do to make up for it?
The other researchers have more or less finished your share of the work. However, there is one thing that is yet to be settled. Do you remember Chandra? You were in charge of following up on his off-site research application. He retracted his application a few days ago and canceled his off-site project. He's the 12th person to retract a research application this month. I'd like you to ask him why he did that. Chandra is probably having coffee at this hour, so you can find him at the cafe.
Understood. Then, about my paycheck.
I'll pay you in full once you return. However, make sure you don't disappear without saying anything again. Be considerate to your colleagues and give them some forewarning at least. Is this acceptable, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham?
I have no objections.
Maybe I'll borrow something to read.
Okay. Me and April were just talking about why we can't tell him why he's been gone for several days.
Why we can't tell Ilyas's boss why he's been gone for so long.
Yeah. Because, wish you could let him know.
Still underway. It could compromise things.
Yeah, it would include him, and it might make him, might put him in danger too.
Yeah.
But, when he said that, I was like, I can't really give you a I can't give you a notice ahead of time if I'm kidnapped.
Yeah, I know, seriously. The person who gets kidnapped can't exactly let their boss know, hey, I'm gonna be kidnapped for
I'm gonna be kidnapped for a few days.
I'm gonna be kidnapped for a couple days.
Maybe less if I can sneak away.
Yeah. I might be back. I might be able to get back sooner if I'm able to escape, but
Yeah.
I can't make any guarantees.
Yeah. In fact, I might not be coming back at all, so.
Yeah. There's a high possibility I won't come back at all.
Especially if I try to escape.
Yeah.
I should have known they wouldn't have the blue-haired girl in this quest, because whenever it comes to dealing with someone's personal story quest, you very rarely see anyone else involved. If you want one, you can have one. Just take note that these are odd-pieced wings, so might be more bones than usual. Not really, but I mean, sometimes I notice more bones than usual. To anyone wondering, my wings, they're $6 for a pack, for a bag of...
they're made up of all kinds of parts.
Yeah, they're made up of all kinds of parts from chicken, so you can get a thing that looks like it's a regular wing, but really it has like 3 different types of bones that aren't supposed to be there. That's why it's so cheap.
Yeah.
But you get a decent amount, so, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I like getting it. And I don't mind having to double check for bones and stuff.
Yeah.
Elias? Long time no see. What can I do for you?
I heard that you canceled your research project, so I'm just here to ask you why.
Oh, that, it's really nothing special. I just don't feel like going anymore. I'm not the only one who canceled, right? I mean, people have had no motivation to conduct research lately, haven't they?
No motivation to conduct research?
Yeah. Say, who might you be? You look sort of familiar.
Oh, don't mind me. Please, continue.
Well, with the downfall of the Sages not long ago, many of the projects that they led were put on hold while they were being investigated. With the situation being so volatile, people are picking up random things to do to kill time. No one wants to risk starting any new research until it's clear how things will pan out in the future.
When you say how things will pan out, you actually mean what the new Sages would have interest in, right?
Wow, talk about blunt. But that isn't the only reason for the lack of motivation to start new research.
So what are the other reasons?
Well, because the Akasha terminal shut down. I'm sure you're all aware that we require all kinds of knowledge to perform any of the research we do. Back then, the Akasha would respond to any of our requests for the knowledge we needed. It was beyond convenient. We didn't have to spend an extended amount of time studying, so we were able to immediately run various tests and experiments.
I see.
You get it, right? After having had a taste of something so amazing, who can be bothered to manually sift through data and files ever again? There are only a handful of people at the academia who are starting new projects or performing research. Most people are like me, waiting for a recognized researcher to start a project before immediately applying to join. Although our names will be further down in the paper, we'll have a much easier time. We don't have to do most of the mental heavy lifting. All we have to do is focus on our assigned tasks.
Ilias? What's wrong?
My head, it hurts. I remember now. I remember what Siraj said to me as he approached. You will become Siraj number 36. Fuse yourself with a consciousness under my control. Think only in accordance with a set module, like a worker bee in a beehive.
Is he trying to do the same thing that the doctor did? Probably?
Probably.
Oh. He's probably worked with the doctor in the past and is trying to
Has found some of the doctor's work.
Yeah, he's trying to replicate what the doctor did to make several versions of himself.
Paimon doesn't get it. What does that even mean?
It's what Siraj was researching and the topic of the thesis he had submitted. Collective consciousness and the path of evolution. Siraj believed that by achieving 3 objectives, he could create a collective consciousness in human society and drive humans toward their ultimate evolution. First, he would rank test subjects in descending order of ability, with number 1 serving as the overmind. This overmind would then divide tasks into numerous modules and delegate them to the collective's members based on their assigned number. Lastly, members would share their memories and emotions to facilitate the rapid exchange of information within the collective.
Paimon still doesn't get it. What's the point of all that?
Think of it as linking many minds together and tailoring a given mind's assigned work based on its compatibility. Eventually, everyone's minds will be consolidated into a new form of existence that is both an individual and an organization. Suraj believes this collective consciousness is superior to individual humans.
Whoa. Squishing a whole bunch of people together? Paimon thinks that sounds horrible.
It's just as Alhaitham said. Siraj gave all the test subjects different numbers. Bigger numbers meant you had a lower rank, so your assigned tasks were less complex, such as being responsible for everyone's basic needs. Smaller numbers were ranked higher, so you'd be given more complex assignments like planning for the future. Siraj referred to me as number 36, and I think that was a low-ranking number. I also recall that Siraj said his plan was proceeding very quickly, and that the hive would soon be complete.
Oh no, then we gotta hurry! We have to stop him before it's complete!
I tried my best, but that's all I can remember. I still can't recall where the cave is. I'm really sorry.
Take your time. You'll eventually remember it all. However, something doesn't seem right. Some details don't add up.
What's off?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number.
I'm not sure what Siraj's numbering system is based on. Anyway, we're done here. Let's go.
Please, wait. I heard you all talking about Siraj just now. Are you looking for him?
Huh? Do you know something?
Well, Siraj is pretty popular as of late. I heard he's gained recognition from a lot of well-known researchers. Supposedly, he's a strong contender for being one of the next sages. There are many who would give up everything to be a part of his research team. I'm nothing special, though, so I doubt I'd get the opportunity. That said, I do know a researcher who received an invitation from Siraj but declined it. Her name is Janaki. If you're interested, you can try to find her. She's usually reading at the pavilion in the garden.
Yeah.
And that he didn't try to kidnap her because she refused his offer.
Yeah. But yeah, this is what Dotori did to the people of Sumeru. Took their memories in order to make more of himself. Except,
well, we don't know if the additional versions of himself were created in the similar manner that Siraj is attempting, or if it really was some kind of time travel mumbo jumbo.
Well, it does seem like he's doing the same thing that Dotori did, but he's doing a lesser version of it where it needs the actual people.
He's trying to create a hive mind.
Yeah.
As far as I know, from what Dotori mentioned, the other versions of himself could actually act independently.
Yeah. Well, or at least the guy that we were with, he got away, so...
Yeah, the guy, Ilias, yeah. He was able to escape and get to us.
And Dotori definitely wouldn't allow for something like that.
Well, duh.
Yeah. You crazy. Oh, I showed April the Violation Fest thing.
Yeah.
And we learned a little more about the captain.
So
Yeah, I know, April loved it. I just wish they showed the capitalism stuff, like Irish said. It was more stall stuff, you know. Just, It was cute, and there was an event with Amber and Eula that was. I know they're not your favorite characters, so.
Nope. They're just
Yeah, just meh.
Meh.
Not that important.
Nope.
Back to the house of Danae.
Dina,
or Dana, I don't know how it's pronounced.
No, it's Dina.
Dina?
Dina.
Oh, I thought it was Dana.
We don't need no stinking stairs. We just hop down.
Yeah, it does seem like it's underneath of there, though. Weird. Now I do need stairs. I need to get back up, and apparently I can't climb these walls.
That's rude.
Well, it also makes sense, because this isn't an overworld area. This is a dungeon. The way they built this is like a dungeon. Huh. I guess I didn't have to come in here. Why did the trail tell me to come in here? Weird.
Trail might not have told you to go in there.
Up? Oh, somewhere on the overworld, but up. Well, I think this is the highest point in Sumeru, so let's go up and then go down. No, it is not.
You went to
This
the
is on the
lowest
other
point.
side. This is on the other side of Sumeru. I think this is the highest point in Sumeru.
Now you gotta go down.
I gotta go down. It's easier to go down. Oh, there she is. Yeah, that's right. This is the garden.
Yeah. Oh, good. She's still there.
Yeah.
Are you Janaki? We'd like to ask you a couple of things about Siraj.
Ilyas?
Do you know me? I'm sorry, but I don't recognize you.
Are you playing dumb with me?
No, I'm not. I actually have amnesia, so I've lost a lot of my memories.
And? Are you trying to say that I should forgive you just because you've forgotten what you've done? Or are you using the acting Grand Sage as backup to settle things with me? The two biggest loners teaming up. What a terrible thought.
That's enough. There seems to be a dispute between the two of you, but I have no interest in that. I heard that Siraj once invited you to join his project. Is that true?
So, what if it is? Siraj did extend an invitation to me, and I was also interested in his project. I think it was about collective consciousness or something. Anyway, he said that I could be number 45. I refused because I thought that rank was too low. No one wants to be placed at the bottom. Certainly not me.
Ilias is number 36, and Janaki was supposed to be number 45. Ugh. Just how many people did Siraj have his eyes on?
Tell me, did Siraj tell you how he assigned numbers?
Yeah. Remember how the sages took advantage of the Akasha and extracted Yana energy from our heads back then? They left a document that records the amount of Yana energy that the Akasha had extracted from each person. I don't know how Siraj got his hands on that document, but he used it as the basis for his numbering system.
I see. He believes that this data can be used to evaluate a person's computing power.
Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their Jnana energy.
At most, Jnana energy can only be seen as representing a portion of a person's abilities. Humans are complicated beings, so it is impossible to evaluate them using a single criterion.
See? I knew I couldn't have only been ranked as 45.
What else do you know about Siraj?
That's it. He came to me, I refused, and that was the end of it. Is there anything else you needed? If not, I'm out of here. I've had enough of this eyesore.
Please, wait, I still want to know what I did in the past.
You really forgot?
I swear, I don't remember anything.
Paimon can vouch for him. The mantra also said that he truly lost his memories.
I see. You know what? It's better this way. I get angry just thinking about it, so I really don't have the patience to fill you in. All you need to know is that you got a lot of people in trouble back then, including me. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
And she's gone. She doesn't seem to like you very much. Do you really not remember anything?
I really don't. But after she said that, I've had this heavy feeling in my chest. I guess I did something really horrible.
Do you want to remember?
Huh?
Even though you're a witness against Siraj in this case, you've also lost your memory. No one can force you to remember if you don't want to. Even if you manage to remember, all you would need to do is feign ignorance and tell us that you tried the best you could, but to no avail.
I'm not sure what to do. Like I said before, for some reason I felt a sense of freedom when I realized I had lost my memories. But I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to go free so easily. I still want to remember everything. What should I do?
I can look up your file. Something that caused trouble for a lot of people in the past must be on file somewhere. Would you like me to look into it?
Yes, please.
All right, then let's return to the House of Dana. We've spent enough time here, and you should go and get your paycheck.
Okay, back to the House of Dana. Dana. Sorry, my hands are greasy.
Some people pronounce it Dana, some people pronounce it, you know.
It'll be like how nobody could figure out exactly how to pronounce Leeway.
Yeah, I know.
I feel bad for the voice actors sometimes in this game. Oh, down. Sorry, we went to the highest point.
You're running out of stamina.
Oh, I am. That's fine. I wasn't that high up. I was too busy thinking, where do I go? What do we do? It should take me there. Yeah, here's the academia. Where's the House of Dana? Wait, was that girl's name? Oh, okay, I thought her name was Catherine. I was like, whoa! That is something you don't see. You don't see people with the same name in this game.
Let's split up for now. Ilyas, you go and deal with that. The rest of you, come to the archives with me. We'll meet back here later and then head over to Gandharvaville.
Okay, thank you all so much.
Relax, Ilyas. Being nervous accomplishes nothing.
That's true. I'm ready. No matter what I've done, I'm ready to face it. I'll also try my best to remember anything else related to Siraj. We'll put an end to all of this.
I'm holding you to that. See you later.
Yeah.
Might be why you're so determined to help you guys with Siraj.
Mm-hmm. That's why his first thought when he woke up or started to think was to find Al Haytham.
Was to find the Matra.
Oh, the Matra, yeah. Because he realized he had to admit to the wrongs that he's done.
Something they'd already found out what he did, but something was seriously wrong going on, and he needed to report it.
Right. Okay, what? Oh, maybe I go up the elevator.
Talk to Al Haytham.
Oh, he's under the bridge. Okay. I was like, where is he? No, he's not. You better not be walking around. Is he on the second floor? Is it possible to get up there? So going up as high as I can. It's like right around here, but up.
Scan the thing over. On the level you are, and slowly scan around.
That's just two people. Now on the marking, whenever it has like a white arrow above the thing, that means that whatever it is, it's above you.
Okay.
So he's above us. Like pretty high above us. Let me take a look at the map. No, we're inside of like a dungeon thing, so maybe this elevator will take us up
Maybe I'll borrow
by
something.
1. Go up. I don't know, I feel like I'm going a little too far up. Well, the arrow is still pointing up, so maybe he is pretty high up. Well, as long as it doesn't do a loading screen.
He's probably in the dean's office or something.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't have like a loading screen that happens, I'm fine. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, dean's office. Or whatever you want to call it.
Okay. The important files from the last few years should all be here.
I hate it when they have us do this. There's no reason for it. A witness that say that
Witnesses that say that
there is a mysterious shadow. Oh crap! I had it set to autoplay.
Mysterious shadow wandering around Party's DI at night. The investigation found nothing suspicious and the case was closed. Darshan has also had an abundance of weirdos recently.
Weirdos.
There is a new rumor that a student has the ability to write the heaven-sent thesis. The circumstances are still under investigation. There are many vacancies for sages, and the number of suspicious people spreading various news in Sumeru City has increased significantly recently. The Corps of 30 are looking to recruit for surveillance to ensure the city's peace and stability.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Anyway, I found Ilyas's file. Let's meet downstairs.
Upstairs, downstairs. Damn it, let me eat.
What?
Oh, okay.
What have I done?
This file indicates that you were once commended by the Academia for your courage and sense of justice. You were considered a hero.
Huh? Me?
Yes. Your instructor was engaging in academic fraud, and you were the one who reported him. Your report was found to be true after a series of investigations, and your instructor was brought to justice by the Matra. This incident caused quite the commotion, and the Academia sent you a commendation. What is it? Are any memories coming back to you?
No, it's just... my head feels like it's being ripped apart again. It hurts. Did I seriously do that? Then why?
Let's put this matter aside for now. It isn't directly related to Siraj, so there's no need to push yourself over it.
I'm sorry. That should have been something good to hear, but my body is instinctively rejecting it. I feel like I'll black out if I try to remember.
Take it slow. Recovering memories is no easy task, especially when it involves memories that you don't want to remember. Just do what you think is right.
Thank you. I'm not sure how you're so calm and composed all the time, but it does make me feel more confident about the situation I'm in.
Let's head to Gandharvaville and deliver Ilyas's paycheck to his sister. Come on!
Maybe I'll borrow something to read. show me your credentials before borrowing books.
I'm gonna try to fly all the way over to it. It's right over there on the other side. It's on the bridge, actually. Oh god, no, it's at the place where Tighnari is
at.
at.
Yeah, that's where Tighnari's living.
I'm gonna be able to make it.
I don't think you're gonna make it. I don't think you're gonna make it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go under it or something, but my stamina might not even hold out.
Your stamina might run out before you're able to get there. I strongly suggest getting over some land in case it runs out before.
No, it's fine. I can just teleport before it runs out.
Okay.
Ooh, I never got that one. I'm gonna go get that one. It might actually help us get over to there. Oh, nope, that's to go backwards. That's not helping.
Oh, well.
Walking on the vine.
Walking on the tree root.
Walking on the tree root. Yeah, I can't go up doing this, so.
No.
Puppy.
Our recent catch was great. Definitely have enough for a grand feast. Yesterday.
Squirrel. Here we go. This looks. Oh, this is perfect.
We should be close. Let me think. It should be this way.
Ilias, what are you doing back here?
Dad, it's nothing. I was just wondering how everyone was doing.
You sure everything's okay? Did they bully you again? It's all right. You can tell us. Ilias, what's wrong?
I'm fine. Just a minor headache. I haven't been getting much rest lately.
Back then, I told you not to be a hero. Look how things turned out. I can't imagine how things are going for you at the Academia. We've even been receiving threat letters.
You don't have to force yourself to stay at the Academia. You can always come back home.
I'm all right. I just need a little rest.
Ilias doesn't seem like he wants them to know that he has amnesia.
Hey! That's enough, you two. Ilias isn't feeling well. You can keep nagging him once we get home. Ilias, let's find somewhere to talk. So, how's your headache?
It's much better now. Oh, here. It's this month's paycheck. How's everything at home?
Same old, same old. It's just that everyone's worried about you. Don't mind their nagging. Deep down, they know that you did the right thing.
I just realized why everybody's mad at him. Remember when we were talking with his supervisor and he said that everybody had to make up for the work that he shirked?
Because he disappeared for those several days. Yeah,
that's why
they're
everyone's
pissed
mad
at
him. Okay. I can't believe we didn't put that together.
Work.
Yeah, they had to do all that work.
It's just that after hearing a lot of bad rumors about you and seeing all the threatening letters, well, they're mom and dad. Maybe they just want you to conform a bit more.
Conform.
Yeah. You don't remember? After the incident, you... Ilyas? What's wrong?
Ah, I see. I remember now. Don't worry, I remember now.
You're acting a little weird today, you know? Anyway, I understand your decision. But Mom, Dad, and I just want you to be happy. I don't care if you're a hero or not. I just want you to enjoy life and relax more.
Your understanding is a great comfort to him.
Is it? That's good. Are you a friend of his?
More so these two. My name is Alhaitham, and this is the Traveler in Paimon.
Oh, that rings a bell. At any rate, I feel more at ease knowing that my brother has friends. Would you like to join us for dinner? I just happened to buy some extra food.
Sorry, but I still have things I need to take care of.
Well, that's a shame. Okay, I'll get going then. Take care of yourself, Ilyas.
Don't worry. I won't do anything to make you guys worry again.
You remember now?
Yes, I do. Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person.
Is that your way of conveying gratitude?
Oh, my apologies. But I meant every word. Remember when I asked at the tavern if we had ever met? I said that there was a sense of familiarity, but what I really meant was a sense of loathing.
Loathing?
Yeah, but having spent some time with you, I realized that you're not someone I dislike to that extent. Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
My strength is that I don't care about what others think. If you could also develop this quality, then you won't be as bothered by complicated social relationships.
It'd be great if I could think like you. But first things first. I remember where Siraj's cave is now. I'll take you there.
Really? That's great! Paimon remembers that you said there are 2 things that you had to do. We've only checked off 1, right? What about the other one? Are we not gonna do that first?
There are more important things at hand. We have to stop Siraj before he completes his collective consciousness, or it'll be too late.
You're right. Let's head out.
He's acting a lot weirder than he was before.
Crap.
With
It's
more
a trap!
with more confidence. Whatever the second thing is that he had to do was something that
Might have involved Alhaitham.
and might have something to do with him feeling guilty about what he was doing.
Yeah.
Goodness, and now that he's regained all of his memories, he's back to who he was before.
Well, it's possible that's not the case. Remember, Siraj was using... Oh, crap.
Oh, it's this challenge. I'm not. I was like, well, if it's something where I just have to beat up a bunch of hilly trolls, I could do that real quick. And then I noticed it was a challenge, and I was like, fuck it. Yeah, I should probably teleport
Fast
there.
travel.
Where is he? Oh, yeah, it's way over here. I'm fast travel. I won't teleport. Oh, yeah. I did that during the R&R thing. Isn't that cool?
Wow.
Yeah, I know. It sends water up into the air and then it comes back down as rain.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's how this area stays as nice as it does.
Stays green.
Uh-huh.
Ow.
You know that had to deal with us helping out the Arnora. It was one of the things we did, and I had to read a bunch of stuff. Oh, kitties. I think it's further
What
down.
kitties?
Right there.
No, it's right there.
Right where the cats are? Oh no. They're gonna be
Something's
attacking us.
Something's supposed to happen there.
They better not attack us. Well, the cutscene's going on. No, it's underneath of this thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I didn't want to fight the kitty cats anyway. Yep, there it is. Oh. Cave. Dungeon time.
This is the place.
It's so well hidden. but there's nothing spooky about it. Let's go inside and take a look.
Alright, dungeon time. Oh.
Secret cave.
That was not there before. Spooky. That seems fine. Start. And I think we get Al Hatham we'll work with too. Yep. Cool. I haven't tried him out yet.
Hopefully you don't end up accidentally leaving.
This whole thing kind of like Nahida. Oh, no, it's more like catching, where he teleports to the spot.
Weird. It's bigger on the inside than Paimon imagined. Are you sure it's still a work in progress? Ilyas, do you remember this place? Huh? Ilyas! Where'd he go?
I don't sense him nearby.
Did he get separated from us? Should we wait here or turn around and look for him?
There's no need for that. Let's keep moving.
Alright. We'll continue in and see if he catches up to us.
It was muted that whole time. We were just talking about how we realized this is probably his plan, and that's why he wasn't able to.
This is Siraj's plan.
Yeah, he let him go back to town to get Al Hatham here.
Yeah, Siraj let Ilyas go because his
Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All those scholars in the academia are prime examples.
His second task that he needed to do was to lure Al Hatham there.
Yeah. And Al Hatham's realized it. He's like, oh, this is a trap for me.
Yep.
I mean, it was kind of obvious with how his attitude changed so drastically after he regained all of his memories. He wasn't apologizing as much. He wasn't as nervous. Just more confident. And then, whoa, what the?
It's okay, Ilyas. You've done more than enough for me already.
I don't understand. Everyone knows that Johnny is stealing your research. Why is no one willing to go public with the truth? He shamelessly used your thesis to send in a project application, and whenever the project hits a wall, he asks you for help. Everyone knows what's going on.
Do you know how many people are working on that project? If Johnny was kicked out because of academic fraud, that'd be the end of the project. Too many people would be affected.
But he's obviously taking advantage of you! He throws you the hardest work, and after you're done pulling all-nighters, he struts around with your research data and takes credit for it. That's not right! Why are you putting up with this?
A lot of people warn me to not say anything, and I think they have a point. This is just how things are. All I want is to graduate without any problems. It's okay. He's at least paying me.
Half a year of your time and effort. Countless all-nighters and casual threats and insults. All for a measly 20,000 mora? He's treating people like cattle.
Enough. It's fine. I just need to suck it up and get it done.
What's the matter? You could read minds this whole time and you never told Paimon?
Of course not. I was also able to see those memories just now. They were probably the ones that leaked out while Ilias was connecting to the collective consciousness.
Connecting collective consciousness?
It's clear that this place isn't a work in progress. The hive has long been finished. The collective consciousness project is already complete, and Ilias is now returning to the collective. Not entirely. Keep walking and you'll see why.
Okay.
It might have been a subliminal message that was put into Ilias's head, so you might not be entirely conscious of.
Yeah. And that's why he started to regain memories as he got further and deeper into things, and all of his memories came back once.
Yeah.
He realized he could get Al-Haytham here.
No, all of his memories came back when he had that talk with his sister.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with getting Al-Haytham here.
Oh. Okay.
Her.
So they're not after Al-Haytham. I got a key. We'll use it on that. Yeah, and there's gets rid of that barrier, I guess. Insert key. Yep. All right. Well, that was a good tutorial. Now I know what to do when I see those things. Expecting something to jump out at me. Oh, okay. They're teaching us about this thing too. So it just opens up one side instead of both sides. I'll go grab another one. Oh, no, there's only one. Okay. So if I wanted to get...
They both lead to the same freaking area.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, if I wanted to get onto the other side for whatever reason, then I'd have to take out the key and put it in that side. Oh, yeah. Let's go get a key. Oh, nope. See? This is why I have to learn that, because I gotta take this one out, put it in here, and take this one out. Put it in here. This one out. Yeah, put it in there. There we go. Alright, now I get to try out his moves.
Here you are.
He plants grass as he attacks. I'm guessing that's only after you use his burst.
Oh, he is a dendro.
Try using his move with a regular tap, see what that does.
Flicker.
Oh. I guess he just rushes to the first enemy. Actually, seems more useful than the burst holding it down. Wow, it's also a lot more powerful. I guess the other one deals more AoE damage. Because it does that planting grass thing. Right, what's his...
Defract!
Sweet. So he's a lot like catching.
How bold.
Get off me.
Spring forth! Time for
Turn around.
retribution!
Come on out. Emerge. Right now.
Ready, steady, go!
So you like that? Do you like that costume for Barbara better than the
What, her
swimsuit?
original outfit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I realized summer's over, so I took it off.
It's completely different from what Ilyas said. This place looks like it's been done for a while.
Nothing over there either. Okey-doke.
Elevator!
Oh, okay. It is just an elevator. I was worried it might be one of those things where I have to step on the 4 sides to make it move.
Contributing to the collective by only thinking to your strengths. How easy.
Go talk to him.
Yeah, let's go talk to him. Oh, I can't. I have
crap.
a shield around me. Okay, well, I guess that's why they have him talking out loud. Now I'm going to hear this person.
Alhaitham. Just thinking of that name fills me with hatred. We must get rid of him.
I'm not Alhaitham. Just quickly change. So right now everybody's thinking like Siraj.
Like Siraj, yeah. And Siraj naturally hates Alhaitham because he basically stopped Siraj's
Plans.
Yeah. What he wanted to do.
Yeah. Oh gosh, here we go again.
Flashback.
An entire year's worth of work down the drain. And for what? Your reputation? Do you have any idea how many people you've brought down?
You could have played hero any time. So why couldn't you have waited until the project was complete?
I don't understand what you guys are saying. Are you saying you don't care that Raju jumped to his death?
It's a shame. What happened to him? I thought he was stronger than that. Everyone has been working hard to complete the project. He could have endured for a bit longer. But he chose now, of all times, to...
In any case, we're done with you. Because of your recklessness, the Matra are putting Johnny on trial. This project is done for. None of this affects you at all. But do you know how many people, myself included, needed this project to complete their studies? Now our futures are up in the air. If worst comes to pass, we might not be able to graduate. Do you understand now?
I'm sorry.
There's no need for an apology. It's not like I'll accept it anyway. You'll pay for this.
Hey, you're blinking out again. What did you see this time?
The rare occurrence when we see the traveler with a sad face. Aww. So sweet and innocent.
Oh, he's so sweet.
He's like a puppy dog. Like a Labrador. He's like, oh, what have I done? Don't punish
so
me.
horrible.
Yeah.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. Save your words for when we see him.
Yeah, we gotta wait. Let's go in here. Oh, there is someone in here. They don't talk.
Nope.
They're playing their
Jesus.
virtual reality game, apparently. The sit and stare game. She's playing Don't Blink in virtual reality. That actually sounds kind of fun. Oh boy, now we get to hear more people, I guess. Just not on an elevator this time. Just get stuck on a ledge like that. Alright.
I think you gotta do that
Yeah, I
mind
got
travel thing.
No, there's no, oh, there is, okay. Alright, so that's one key, that's 2 keys. Oh, sleeping. Covering eyes. Do they all have masks like that?
I think so.
Can't tell with this
really
guy,
tell with
yeah.
this
Could be like this Siraj's version of the Akasha or whatever. Alright, this is one key. And well, I don't know when I put this one in.
Keeps that door open, I think.
I
so
guess
you can
it
go
keeps
grab
this
the
door
other
open. Yeah,
other
so I
key.
can grab this key.
Just in case, why don't we take both keys with us?
Yeah, go grab the
Okay.
other key.
Good idea, I guess. I guess they included the other one just in case you needed to go back and get a treasure chest or something, I guess. Thank you for that, Paimon.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
Alias, this is all very strange. Is there really no research group that will take you? Well, to pass this course, you must complete a paper with other researchers. I know you're a hero for fighting academic fraud, but well, we can't make exceptions for heroes, now can we? Maybe you should try to improve your relationship with the other researchers. Getting a reputation for being too unconventional will not stand you in good stead in the long run.
I understand.
You seem troubled.
Who are you?
Ah, where are my manners? My name is Siraj.
Siraj? I've heard of you before. Do you need something from me?
The world hates people who don't fit in. I imagine you've had your fair share of trouble. After you reported Johnny for academic fraud, you were ostracized and shunned. Even your family can't understand your actions. However, I'm working on some research that will help you merge into a collective. That way, your life won't be so dolorous. How about it? Wanna have a go?
Colt! Colt! Colt!
Seriously.
What did you see?
Paimon can't believe it! He really did trick us! That giga jerk! No, Siraj is the real giga jerk here. Ilias is just a regular jerk. Ooh, Paimon's so mad! We're gonna find him and we're gonna make him explain himself!
Instead of putting blame on the frickin' asshole who committed the fraud.
Yeah, but Siraj just took advantage of him in his weakest moment,
Yeah.
which is what a lot of cults do.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't know if I should go over there yet. Might be, something to... You know what, there's an elevator over here. I don't know if it'll take us over to him, because there's clearly a staircase, so let's use the elevator. Oh, we can't. I guess maybe that's to get out of here. Because we did need an elevator to get here, so...
Yep.
Okay.
You've come. I intentionally slowed my integration into the collective consciousness because I wanted to see you one last time as Ilias. And I wanted to apologize to you as him. It was only at Gandharvaville that the second thing I must do occurred to me. Bring you all here.
Yeah, that's another thing that cults do. They'll send one of their members out to pretend like a regular person and have them bring somebody to the cult.
Bring others in, yeah.
Yeah, so that the cult can brainwash them. So to those of you out there, watching this whole thing play out, this is how cults operate.
This
so
is a warning.
yeah, this is a huge warning.
Yeah.
To throw off the Matra and bring Alhaitham to the hive. That was my task as Siraj number 36.
You were already Siraj number 36? But you passed the mattress lie detector test!
Yes, I truly did forget many things during that time, even my identity and assigned responsibilities. However, it's not that I got scared and forgot. I chose to delete those memories. It's difficult to fool Alhaitham, so I had to create the perfect guise for myself.
And the best guise is when you believe your own lies.
Correct. I only told you that the hive was incomplete because I had deleted my memories of its completion. It was finished a long time ago. Before I left, I was already living as number 36. Now, I choose to return to that identity. Only here can I be truly free. That's all I wanted to say. After I enter this room, my consciousness will merge back into the collective. And so, this is goodbye.
Is this your decision?
Yeah, the person we know is Ilyas, not Siraj number 36. The outside world is painful sometimes, but Paimon doesn't think that's a reason to run away.
Do you need more time to consider, Ilyas?
Hey, who are...
That is Siraj.
So you're that giga jerk!
Giga jerk? Huh, how bold of you. Have I done something to offend you?
You!
I modified Akasha terminals to allow users to share memories and emotions. Then, I recruited researchers from the academia to build a collective consciousness. I assigned numbers to everyone and divided the experiment's tasks amongst themselves. Here, people can live easily and happily without needing to exercise complex mental thought. This is what they have chosen. All I've done is fulfill their wishes.
You're just trying to justify yourself!
Then I ask you, what's the difference between here and the outside? There are researchers at the academia who engage in dangerous research in extreme environments while others become idle and listless. People are so obsessed with collective will that even those on the fringes will attempt to fit in after suffering setbacks. Isn't that right, Ilyas? There's no need to deny this, as it is fact. It is natural for social creatures to congregate together. And the terminus of conformity is a collective consciousness through which even an ordinary bee colony can become a powerful swarm. Replace the bees with humans, and this model becomes even more potent. Welcome to the hive, Alhaitham. You once arrogantly denied the merits of this project before the Grand Sage. A few simple words from you, and my research was consigned to nothingness. Of course, I'm well aware that you don't care about any of this. You don't care about the pain of others. But I didn't give up. I made my thesis into reality.
When we arrived, I noticed many empty rooms in the hive.
Oh, you noticed that? Then can you guess where their inhabitants are? The answer is the academia. They're executing another phase of the plan. The plan to install me as a sage. The collective consciousness links all of us into a single mind, showcasing our individual strengths as we work together. We are able to execute complex undertakings while instantaneously modifying our strategies in response to unexpected situations. Everything has been proceeding smoothly. You are our biggest obstacle. With you out of the way, I'll use my growing influence to turn the collective consciousness into a legitimate study. The project will snowball until ultimately everyone will be part of my hive. No. The hive will be in control, and it will lead the academia towards a new future.
We won't let you do this!
What can you achieve with mere words? You weren't even able to change Ilias's mind. Return to the hive, number 36.
Yes.
Wait! Don't go back! Look! There are lots of people out there worried about you. And you aren't an outcast. Aren't we your friends?
That's easy for you to say, given that you're travelers. Will you two continue to stay at the academia? When you leave, tragedy will repeat itself. Return, number 36. You know as well as I do that comforting words don't make life any easier.
Ilias? Why?
You two are just as arrogant as Alhaitham. You think that everyone should be like you and live according to their own truths. But you don't realize that most people simply want easy lives. I allowed number 36 to leave the hive without his memories only because I knew he would eventually return. This proves that I know more about human nature than you do. Alhaitham, do say a word or two. I will consider them as your last.
I made those words quite clear a year ago. The model you presented was extremely unstable. No amount of garish packaging will change its fragile nature. It can't be helped. If you were clever enough to realize those problems, then you would have been aware that the hive changed when Ilias returned to this collective consciousness of yours.
What?
What's happening?
The collective needs motivation to execute its plans, just as machinery requires energy to operate. That's why you, as the Overmind, synchronized your hatred of me into the collective, prompting them to create and execute a plan to eliminate me. However, when Ilias returned to the collective, his memories and emotions were shared with the rest of its members. This includes his perception of me.
Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person. Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
This contradicts the hatred you had provided them, and these two differing emotions will give rise to new conflict.
So that's it. Wait, so you knew that Ilias would return to the hive? And then you pretended to keep him around just to fool Siraj. Wouldn't expect any less from you, Alhaitham. Once the collective consciousness bugs out, we'll take that opportunity to... wait. It's back to normal already.
Alhaitham, I told you. You're too arrogant. Did you really think that your little scheme would be enough to destabilize the hive? Ilias's return had indeed introduced abnormal emotions into the hive, but such a meager drop cannot give rise to waves. Your struggle has been in vain, and it's time to end it. Allow me to show you what makes the collective consciousness so formidable.
So many monsters. Where did they come from? And something feels off about them.
I also integrated monsters into the collective, though I ranked them last. Even so, they are part of it. Despite their lack of intelligence, perfect cooperation can be achieved, much like soldiers who have undergone strict training. Now then, drown in endless waves of monsters. You will all pay for your ceaseless arrogance.
Hey, Alhaitham? Your plan didn't work, so what do we do now?
I've already sent my gift to the collective. It'll take some time for the recipient to receive it. You two just need to brace yourselves for the nuisance in front of us.
Well, alright. Paimon doesn't know how you get so confident, but we'll hold them off for as long as we can.
Fight time!
Here you are.
Ah, crap, I missed. That's alright, I still got my blade thingy.
Well now.
Get rid of the big one up there. It's gonna get nuisance.
Show them. Right here. Emerge.
isn't that of a person.
But it has to be done. He must be eliminated so that we can evolve.
Emerge, right now. I'm always watching.
Hammerhead.
Burn!
Emerge, right now. Right here.
Here you are.
Oh, okay. Ran into me. Okay. Oh, okay, there's a barrier. Good.
You see?
Uh-oh.
That is the will of the collective. Even with the hatred gone, they continue their work. An external anomaly cannot shake the collective stability.
Yeah, but it did weaken it, so... I don't want to kill poor kitty cats, but I got to.
I'll protect us.
Make Bloom happen. Bloom is actually a lot more powerful than I give it credit for sometimes.
Emerge, right now. Right here.
Propagate!
Hi. Huh. Yeah. Hi.
You need some water?
Oh. Huh. Huh. Hi. Huh. Huh.
He won't hold out for much longer.
He's a lot tougher than we imagined.
Something's gone wrong with the academia. The Matra.
Germinate!
Show them. Emerge, right now.
What's going on? What's
You've
with
got
this
a
sudden
virus.
influx of information? Silence! As the Overmind, I command you!
Nope. I think they're mad at you, dude.
Come on out. Nothing lasts forever. Right here.
Verdict
Well now.
How is that possible?
Dude, oh shit, big chicken!
Was there an error in our judgment?
The will of the collective cannot be wrong. The Overmind must have made an error in his judgment.
But Siraj is the most intelligent among us. He is number one. His judgment is the optimal one.
Is that true? No, not necessarily.
Oh, yeah, you're hurt.
Time for retribution!
Yeah, that's alright.
Emerge, right here.
Getting Barbara some Bloom energy.
Go, Barbara, go!
You can tank it.
Hi. Ready, steady, go!
Yeah.
Was.
Was.
Well now. Here you are.
Is that all? Emerge, right here. Emerge. A sight to behold. Let's dance.
Diffract.
Calm down. Don't you have an easy way to figure this out? You were only designated as number 36. What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
What you said to Ilias has now become a memory shared by all members of the Hive. I see it now! You've channeled and amplified their selfish desires! You're trying to destroy my Hive from the inside out!
Human minds are not infinitely pliable, and your Hive has stretched many of them to their limit. Once your authority as Overmind starts to wane, it won't be long before your subjects snap back. Is it worth living here like a machine? Being a tool for the rest of my life? As soon as one person begins to have these thoughts, selfishness, doubt, and fear will propagate, thanks to the web of consciousness that you built. At this stage, your so-called Hive has already fallen.
It's not over yet. I am the Overmind! There has to be a way!
It's too late. Once the desires of the Hive accumulate, beyond a certain threshold, they will kill their king.
I wouldn't have suffered such a disgraceful defeat if I was the Overmind.
My number shouldn't be so far down in the list! Siraj is a liar!
This isn't what we agreed to!
I should be the one in your position!
The Hive shut down? What happened just now?
Members of a collective consciousness are more likely to reach a consensus because of their shared memories and emotions. For example, Ilias did have differing perceptions, but he ultimately followed the collective consciousness's judgment. However, this system is far from perfect. Based on this logic, the collective consciousness will generate an intractable diffusion effect upon encountering negative emotions. The disturbance that Ilias caused wasn't for naught. It made the collective question the Overmind.
Setbacks in the plan further amplify doubt, which diminishes the Overmind's influence. This inevitably causes the collective to generate negative emotions.
Apprehension, disappointment, panic, avarice. These negative emotions can be very well hidden, as humans generally do not share completely transparent channels of communication. But in the Hive, where there are no secrets, negativity can spread like a tidal wave. Of course, what I said to Ilias was the trigger for all of this. A few words were enough. Believe in the power of words, Siraj.
You were already thinking of a way to destroy the collective consciousness. Even back then, you knew that Ilias was the bait all along. But how did you know? Since when?
I knew it from the moment I saw him. Moreover, I never looked down on you. My opinion of you has always been objective. You have a naive view towards the concepts of collective consciousness and human evolution, but you are intelligent and disciplined. You would never let a test subject escape. Mistakes like that are beneath you, and you also won't leave any mistake without a resolution.
I never thought I'd hear those words come from you. But if you're saying that out of sympathy, spare me. I know very well that you've never viewed me as an equal. When you were with us, you always had a distant look in your eyes. You don't need to hide it. I know it better than anyone else. The arrogance that comes with being a genius. Nobody likes being treated like that.
Your perspective is entirely born from your habitual way of looking at things. From your perspective, you probably think I'm like you, someone who doesn't fit in. However, I've never placed myself on a pedestal. I just want to distance myself from meaningless noise and look at everything objectively. On the other hand, you have failed to come to terms with who you truly are. You care too much about winning and how others perceive you.
You mean to say that I'm the arrogant one here?
Is that not so? Arrogant and emotionally fragile. You view people as a simple, mediocre collective, while you regard me as one of your kind.
Regardless, I have lost. You can take me back to the academia to stand trial.
You will stand trial, yes. But arresting people isn't in my job description. I'm just an ordinary staff member. I believe it is the General Mahamatra's duty to escort you away.
Sino? What are you doing here?
I followed the symbols. Looks like things have already been settled.
Symbols?
I left a similar picture in my letter to him, and I made several similar symbols on the way here.
Wait, what do you mean you left a letter? Oh, Paimon remembers! When Paimon first saw you, Arav said that you had left a letter for Sino. So you really did know that something was up with Ilias from the start! You lied to us too!
It'd be best if you didn't spout nonsense. I never employed any mode of trickery on you. By the way, I came across some information at the Academia a few days ago. If you practice the method discussed therein, your vision may improve. Do you need it?
Seriously? This guy. By the way, Sino, Paimon heard that Siraj sent more people to the Academia. We can't let those jerks get away!
Don't worry. The Matra have started screening suspicious persons, and we've already arrested many of Siraj's associates. This was likely one factor that caused the Hive's consciousness to waver. Everything went as you predicted, Al-Haytham.
Good. Seems like the interesting part is already over. I'll leave the arrests to you all. See you.
And off he goes. There still are a lot of test subjects here, so let's stick around for a while.
Oh, if any of you are wondering what me and April are talking about, we're talking about Al-Haytham and
aspects of Batman.
Yeah, we're both talking about how D-Luke and Al-Haytham are a lot alike, and they're both like Batman.
Yeah, are different aspects to Batman.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Al-Haytham's more the detective side, and D-Luke's more the protector side.
Yeah, and how Sino and Kaya, I guess, are kind of
like Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah, are two different types of Gordon. Well, actually, I feel like Sino's more like
the detective. That's
like under Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah, and Kaya's more like Commissioner Gordon.
Okay, I didn't have to.
Would that make Clee Barbara?
I don't know. It's just like I don't know.
Or
I feel
maybe
like
she'd
more.
be more like Robin.
I feel like more like Jean could be like that because you remember in Batman Forever, Barbara did end up becoming the new commissioner after her father died.
Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, Batman
Forever's
Beyond.
the movie.
Yeah, Batman Beyond is where she became Commissioner Gordon. Became the commissioner after her father.
Yeah.
Passed, or sometime after he passed or retired.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. I was involved in all these plans to get rid of the acting Grand Sage? What came over me? How could I do something like this?
We were accomplices without knowing it. But I'm afraid that Alhaitham might pressure the Matra into giving us heavier sentences. Whether he's the scribe or the acting Grand Sage, we can't afford to offend him. It seems our future at the Academia will be full of uncertainties.
We can discuss the future later. Leaving the collective left me with a strange sense of guilt. I didn't feel anything towards Alhaitham at first, since he wasn't well known. All the opinions I heard about him were negative, though. Siraj made us hate Alhaitham, and we blindly accepted that hatred and thought of him as a bad person. From how things look, we've done a lot of irrational things.
Oh, this is why I say you really should get to know someone before you
pass any
kind of judgment. Yeah, and you shouldn't
or
believe what other people say about somebody.
You shouldn't believe what other people say about others blindly. You should always
get to know somebody yourself
before coming to your own conclusions about a person.
Yeah, I've said this a lot on this stream, but a lot of times in workplace relations, when there are cliques and stuff,
there's a lot of gaslighting going on.
When there are cliques and stuff involved, a new person starts up somewhere and everybody was like, oh, watch out for that guy over there and shit like that.
They're after your job they're trying to get you fired. Or they're lazy, or they don't do enough work, or
things like that. Yeah, if people approach you and start saying things like that, don't believe them. No. Get to know the other guy yourself, and guy or girl, and get to know them.
Talk to them. Start by saying hello.
Yeah.
You don't have to go right.
Come to your own conclusion. But you see, that's why a lot of those guys that talk like, what's his name, Siraj. Yeah. That's why they do the things they do. Even if they know they're not going to be able to manipulate you, they want to put that little thought in your head.
Or they put that in your head so you're constantly doubting,
Yeah, your own judgment.
Your own judgment or your own thoughts or feelings.
Yeah, because then they realize if they can get to that guy first and put that thought in your head, it doesn't matter if the person tries to get to know you or not, that thought's going to be in the back of your head. So if the person they try to get to know does like one thing that proves the other guy right, it's gonna, stick.
Yeah, they're gonna automatically assume, oh, everything that other person said about this person is right, and that's not always the case.
Yeah, that's why you gotta look out for people like Siraj.
You gotta get more context.
Yeah, and you gotta watch out for people like Siraj. That's the moral of the story. Oh, what?
His name sounds a lot like
like Java, like Java's robot name.
Triggering name, yeah.
I guess we're getting what we deserve. Could you help us apologize to Alhaitham?
Sure, Paimon will help you tell Alhaitham, but whether he chooses to forgive you is up to him.
It's okay. No matter what he chooses, apologizing will make us feel slightly better. If he chooses to remember this, we're prepared for our punishment.
It's time to go.
Let's go.
So, were they all duped? We can ask Alhaitham about that later.
Looks like I can't exist as Siraj number 36. Yet, my life as Ilyas goes on. When I was at Gandharvaville, I thought about whether I should just come forward with the truth. But I didn't have the courage then. So in the end, I lost my sense of justice, but I also wasn't able to conform. be sad. I'm the one who deceived you. However, I didn't come out of this completely empty-handed. The moment the hive collapsed, an idea popped into my head. I realized that the collective I was always trying to fit into wasn't as powerful as I had imagined. Understanding that gave me courage somehow. Perhaps one day I could be just like Alhaitham and not care about what anyone else thinks.
You can do it. Paimon believes in you.
Thanks. Well, I should get going. I'm one of the primary suspects in the case, so I'll have to receive my due punishment. Can you keep this a secret from my parents and my sister? I just don't want them to worry. Also, please apologize to Alhaitham for me. Goodbye, you two.
All the test subjects have been taken away. I'll have my subordinates seal the place, retrieve all documentation, and destroy the system. Are you two hurt? I brought bandages and hemostatics.
Paimon's fine. Just a little tired.
Get some rest. Alhaitham is probably waiting for you at the entrance. Go see him when you're done here. Watch out for any of Siraj's associates who might still be in hiding. If you encounter anything you can't take care of, come find me at the Academia.
Okay, you stay safe too, Sino. Let's go meet up with Alhaitham.
Challenge complete. Now we just gotta go speak with Alhaitham.
Who's
Nothing
outside?
else here? Yeah, I was just making sure before I grab the treasure. Now we exit. And we probably go back to the Academia. Or not.
The matter's settled. We can return now. I actually thought it would have been settled sooner. This took much longer than I expected. Judging by your faces, it seems like you two still have some questions. I respect your curiosity, but I'm off the clock now, so I'm not going to field any questions.
Hey, we're not your colleagues!
You couldn't tell that was an excuse just now?
What? Are you kidding me? You're not leaving today until you explain what happened back at Siraj's secret base!
See ya.
Hold it right there!
Are you done? Your behavior is reminding me of some other people.
Stop changing the subject!
It's too much of a hassle to explain everything from the top. You know what? Come with me.
Where to?
You'll know when we get there.
Yeah, just teleport there.
Over there.
Fuck. I think this one will be closer.
I think so.
Oh, are we going to that spot with all the
He is taking you to a beehive.
Yeah,
Run!
we were joking that he's going to take us to a beehive, smack it, and then run away. Like, aha! I don't have to explain anything.
Paimon's the closest to the beehive, while you stopped dead in your tracks as soon as you saw him going over towards it. So all the bees go after Paimon.
Oh, it's the house that what's her name was staying in for the one event. What's her name? The one that had the disease.
Oh,
Dang it. Dunyazard, that's it.
Is this your home?
Yes.
What's with you all of a sudden? Being all polite and inviting us over?
Ah, you're back. Quick, come help me see if this painting's all straightened. Huh? Who are they?
Oh yeah, if
We
you
never-
didn't go through the one event, you would have never met this person. So technically, story-wise, this is our first time meeting him.
Yeah.
Stop making a fuss. They're obviously guests.
You're not from the academia, are you?
I'm unsure she's seen you before. You're that person from that time in that one place!
You're talking about Paimon.
Yeah, well, this is probably some unique dialogue that Paimon gets to say because we have actually met him before. But to anyone that hasn't done that event before, then this would be,
New,
and this line probably wouldn't be uttered.
Wait, what? How do you know me? Oh no, do people know that I live here?
What? You're embarrassed only now of all times?
Oh, you guys are roommates!
Yes, we are, but keep that to yourselves. Please, don't tell anyone else.
I keep a few books on collectives and the subconscious here at home. I'll get them. You all chat in the meantime.
Hey! You're leaving just like that? What's the deal, Alhaitham? Sorry, I know we've only just met, but I have to ask. Are you, you wouldn't happen to be actors that Alhaitham hired to pretend to be his friends, would you?
Do you honestly think he'd waste time with actors to, seriously?
Alright. So, yeah, Kava is one of those people that will talk about someone behind their back, but it's just because they're friends with the other person.
Yeah.
So,
He's like that friend that will talk about his other friends behind their back.
yeah, so he's not like a person like Siraj. He's more like,
He's actually talking because he actually
because he legitimately does
knows the person.
Yeah. Like, he's been to his house, he's hung out with him, they've eaten dinner together, That's the kind of
They've
person
gotten into arguments.
Yeah, that's the kind of person that you can trust with someone's information. But if it's like someone that has absolutely no idea what's going on with the other person's life, then don't trust them. If it's someone like Siraj, don't trust them. But if it's someone like Kava, who's been with him his whole, for a long time. Who's been with them
for long enough to know them
actually
fairly well.
Yeah, like if you were to go to someone's house and meet their parents or something, and they start talking bad about their son.
Or, no, it wouldn't necessarily be the parents, it would be the siblings
or
of
the siblings,
person.
Yeah, either way. And they
or that person's childhood friend, or someone they've spent quite a lot of time with, and who's actually gotten the chance to really know them. Yeah.
See, I wanted to make that clear because what he's about to say is no doubt going to be bad stuff about Alhaitham. But it's not on the same level as Siraj.
It's not on the same level as Siraj would be, no.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Guess not. I've never seen him invite friends home before, so please excuse my surprise. You guys get it, right? With his temperament and stuff.
But aren't you his friend?
I wouldn't say friends exactly. Okay, well, we used to be, but we're not anymore. Don't worry about it. My name is Kaveh. I'm sorry to have met you under these circumstances. Anyway, please don't say anything about me living here.
You seem like you got a lot going on. So maybe Samora will make Paimon shut up.
Are you serious? How could you... of course. You're Alhaitham's friends.
What? That was a normal response. You exposed your own weakness.
Still, Why do you have to treat me like he does?
Judging by the deafening din coming from the living room, you all must be getting along quite well.
Entertain your own friends, why don't you?
I'll leave the books here.
Paimon's dizzy from reading. This is way too complicated. Why don't we just ask questions instead?
This is Paimon and Traveler being the voice for the players whenever we come across events like the Aranara side quest.
Oh god.
Alhaitham's like, here, read all this.
Oh
and we're
god.
Like, and Traveler and Paimon are like, no, please just tell us out what happens.
Paimon wants to know, oh, how did you know about the collective consciousness's weakness?
A year ago, Siraj presented his thesis to the Grand Sage, who offhandedly asked for my opinion. I actually responded with 2 lines of reasoning.
Hey, Arrow, how's it going? Sadly, you've probably arrived at, like, the tail end of this adventure, and I'm probably going to be stopping the stream after it's over, so it's good to see you anyway, Arrow. How have you been?
The first, as I've already said, was that his research was on human evolution, a subject prohibited by the academia. The second was that I thought the direction of his research was too extreme, but his approach too conservative.
Wait, that's too conservative? He built such a large lab, gathered all those people, and even tried to get rid of you!
One way to stabilize a collective consciousness is to remove the test subject's humanity altogether. The optimal solution to achieve collective consciousness is to focus solely on the overmind and treat the other test subjects as tools.
That's way too dangerous. You're not seriously considering that, are you? 'Cause, whew.
I'm merely stating the facts. If Siraj had done that, I would have felt his work to be just as senseless. It's impossible for any species to evolve overnight, and humans without their humanity cannot be called humans. That's why the academia prohibited research into human evolution. Most research of this kind tends to run contrary to evolution.
Huh. Paimon gets it now.
Ha! That's rich coming from you. If humans aren't humans without their humanity, then you'll probably evolve into some other species in another decade, I wager.
What about you? Are you going to devolve into a fungus?
At least I'd be a fungus with empathy. Sorry for eavesdropping, but what happened to you guys? Are you in trouble?
Sort of. We encountered a strange researcher that had it out for us.
Are you all okay?
Yeah. Arrow, yeah, Hu Tao's actually a pretty good character, so if you try and go for her, that sounds like a good idea. But yeah, at this point, they did have it out for Alhaitham. I'm going to select that.
Huh. So that's how things went. Such is life. If only he'd known, Alhaitham could have stayed indoors today, and the whole thing could have been avoided, right? Plus, he could have helped me with the housework for once. See those books? They've been sitting there waiting for someone to sort through them for an age. If you're not gonna read them, tidy them away. They don't belong there.
Can you feel the awkwardness in the air? I hope you're aware of your lack of conversational skills.
Oh, so the pot's calling the kettle black, is he? Well, having said all that, are you okay?
Okay.
It's where they are an old married couple.
Well, actually, I know you might take offense to this, April, but this is kind of reminding me of how you and Della kind of argue sometimes. Especially when he started talking about books and how they're unorganized. I was like, oh, that's like how Della would talk to April.
And she's even asked me not to get any more books together. I don't think it's gonna be possible.
I'm doing quite well. Much better than that painting you're trying to hang on the wall.
You don't understand anything. Stop criticizing my taste in decoration!
Paimon can't tell which of them is more problematic. Let's just get this over with and leave.
You whisper very loudly.
Oh, yeah, Paimon's been told that.
Do you have any more questions?
Let Paimon think. Oh, by the way, the other researchers apologize to you. They hope that you can forgive them.
I bear them no ill will. More accurately, I don't really care about what they think of me. To some extent, they were also fooled by Siraj. The Matra will take this into account at their trials.
Ilias also said that he wanted to tell us the truth at Gandharvaville, but he didn't have the courage. He apologized to you, too.
It doesn't matter. I never considered asking him to come forward with the truth. Judging from his experiences, he's more courageous than the average person. There's no need to lay even more criticism on him. Criticizing the brave only shows how weak you yourself are. I'm going for dinner in 10 minutes, so I'll field one last question.
Paimon doesn't have any more questions. How about you? Oh, yeah, that's a good question. You only started investigating with the Matra at the Academia because you were interested in something, right? But after meeting Siraj, it didn't seem like you were interested in him or his experiment.
I had no interest in him personally, but I was curious as to why so many people were willing to form a collective consciousness with him. I now understand the reason. Correct. The fall of the sages and the shutdown of the Akasha terminals deeply affected the Academia. The fact that Siraj's project attracted so much interest despite not being approved speaks to the lack of research projects as of late. As the acting Grand Sage, I'll have to figure something out. In addition, what happened to Ilias is worth our attention. Reporting academic fraud was the right thing to do. He didn't deserve the outcome that he had received.
Paimon understands now. Oh, you're pretty serious when it comes to work, huh?
I think minimum viable seriousness is a more apt description. I'll do my best to take care of this mess until my resignation is approved.
Wait, your resignation?
Yes. I've already submitted my resignation to the Academia. Soon, I'll resign as the acting Grand Sage and go back to being its scribe. I don't think Siraj knew about that. If he had waited just a few more days before acting, I would have already resigned. What he'd do then wouldn't have been any concern of mine. However, even without my input, his unstable model would have collapsed for some other reason, so it makes no difference.
But why do you want to resign?
I'm not suited to be a sage, nor do I want to be one. The official process to select the new sages is already underway, but this process is long and takes far too much time. If I serve as acting Grand Sage for too long, the position might become permanent. That would be troublesome. This job isn't something I want to spend the rest of my life doing. It's important to keep your priorities straight. Well, it's about time. You too should grab some dinner as well.
Oh, now that you say that, Paimon's kinda hungry. See ya! We're gonna grab some yummies!
See ya.
Illusions of the Mob.
Yep.
Quest completed.
Yep.
Pride
It's
and
at
Prejudice.
Act 1 too. That's weird.
Pride and
They do that a
Prejudice.
lot. Yeah.
Quest completed.
I want to look around his house more.
Oh my god, that thing that it's like quest completed under Pride and Prejudice. That's giving me vibes about Al Haytham and his friend and Kave's past and relationship, and I swear they're like an old married couple. Seriously.
My friend, I think it was. Oh,
the name Siraj doesn't ring a bell. Was he in your class?
He isn't someone who would leave an impression, so it's expected that you don't remember him.
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted to see that you have a base amount of self-awareness. If the people in the academia haven't gone mad, they'd know that I'm much more suited to be a sage than you.
And I suppose they'd let everyone know that your career as a sage will be as shaky as that painting.
Again, that's mighty rich coming from someone about to resign. In a few days, you'll be managing files again. You'll be back at rock bottom.
But my salary will likely stay the same.
Wait, what? How come? Why do you get special treatment?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from his client.
You... I took time out of my day to clean the living room for you, and this is the thanks I get for it? I'd have been better off catching up on my work. I still have designs to finish.
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to buy some furniture with that Mora.
What? Are you trying to annoy me to death? The decorations you buy keep getting uglier and uglier. What's the point of having a boring wood carving in your house?
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine. Go ahead and hide behind your financial success if you want. But if we forget Mora for a second, do you have anything of true value to boast about?
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand, can you think of any redeeming features at all?
Artistry, for sure. You don't know the first thing about interior design. Don't go off buying random furniture unless you take me with you.
So I'll have to bring you along and then buy you drinks?
Of course.
But why would I do that? It would just be another form of a loan, and you'd have to pay me back eventually.
Can't you just be nice and not ask for the Mora back?
Pretending that you're not in debt is as ridiculous as pretending you're not living in someone else's home. Word will get out sooner or later.
Speaking of which, your friends won't say anything, right? Tell them to keep all this a secret.
There's no need to hide it so carefully. I think the truth's already out. You're such a lightweight that a few drinks at the tavern had you spilling all your beans.
What? No, it can't be.
Yeah, let's go talk to. I didn't
Were
mean
we
to.
supposed to hear-
Oh, jeez.
Name Siraj doesn't ring a bell.
They're still
doing it again!
I didn't mean to. Okay, hold up. I can skip
He
this.
isn't someone who would leave an impression, so it's expected.
I've always
Oh god, no! I'm just gonna have to go through
the
the thing.
pressures people by
I
labeling
can't
them
skip
as
this.
Geniuses.
It keeps
Even
going
so,
off.
The academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say
Oh,
that I'm delighted to see that you.
And I suppose that.
Okay,
Again,
here we
that's
go.
But my salary.
Wait, what?
At least I don't have to
Wait,
be an
what?
architectural designer who works
Some of these
himself
I
to death
can't
just to get
skip
a
for some
smile from
reason.
his-
Okay, there.
You.
Sorry.
I took time out.
Make sure to pay back the rent.
I
you
think
owe
what
me.
it is they're
I'm going
doing
to-
individual animations, and
trying
that's
to
why I
annoy me?
can't
You'll
skip
have to
until
blame
the
that on my
animations are
financial
finished.
freedom.
Yeah.
Fine.
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on
I'm
the other
trying
hand,
my hardest to skip through this. Everyone, sorry.
Artistry. For
So I'll have to
Okay,
bring you
so
up.
I guess
course,
what
but
it
why
is
would I do
after
that?
this
Can't you
is
just be
done,
Pretending that you're
it
not
teleports
Speaking
me out of
which, your
the
friends won't say.
Yeah.
There's no need
the
to
trigger
What?
point, so I just can't walk in any further. Yeah,
Yeah,
as
you
soon
can't
as I
go in
walk
any
into that
further.
room, it plays the cutscene again.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't talk to them individually. I was
Aw.
supposed to be eavesdropping there.
Whoops.
I didn't mean it. I just
I
wanted
didn't
to
hear
look in their
anything.
house.
I didn't hear anything.
I just wanted to look around in their house.
Yeah, I know.
Jeez.
Whoops.
Yeah, that's definitely the... Oh, no, it's not. Okay, the house I'm thinking of is down here. Because the one that we were staying at is over here. And that's why the door is constantly open.
Yeah.
The one she was staying at was
Is
here.
the vase still broke?
Oh, yeah, is the vase broke still?
Vase or pitcher or whatever. Nope.
No, it's just not there. I guess someone came along eventually and cleaned
Cleaned
it up.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Alright, well, that was that. Let's see. This next time I play, I could do one of these two, because it doesn't seem like going into the new area. It looks like this whole quest line is supposed to introduce us to the new area, the desert, and since it's all non-voice acted, I'm going to do that on my own time. That way you guys don't have to deal with me.
Yeah, like with
reading.
the Arnara and us butchering the names of places and people and.
But this is the new area over here, in case any of you were wondering. Oh, and there's the thing that opens it up. Cool. Huh. I can do that on my own time though.
Yeah.
Let me get to I'm going to go back to Mondstadt. Where's the... There it is. I was zoomed too far out. Let's go sit down. Bronk. My favorite place. Kitty Cat Land.
Kitty Cat.
Oh, actually, Deanna's birthday was today, come to think of it. I did see on Twitter that they posted a picture of her hugging her 3 favorite cats. These ones.
Her
that
3
one.
best friends.
Yeah, that one, and the other one that hangs out outside.
Huh.
I guess it just doesn't do it at night.
Can't say I blame it.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna have to get another key to do both of those. I collected those 2 just so we could do something, but instead of doing a stream where I did that, instead me and April watched a lot of the stuff that she missed, so she's all caught up again.
Yeah.
And that's why I wanted her to come in and watch this, because I wanted her to be caught up on this too.
Yeah.
Alright, so Lantern Rite isn't until maybe next week. So to those of you wondering if I'm going to be doing Lantern Rite on the stream, yes I am. Looks like a lot of fun, and they got a new character this year again.
One that produces bunnies.
Yeah, one that makes bunny rabbits and is raised by Cloud Retainer and Earth Shaper. We get to hear more from Earth Shaper for a change.
Yeah.
We barely ever hear Earth Shaper or the
Moon
deer
Carver.
one. Moon Carver, yeah. We very rarely get to hear them say anything.
Yeah.
Alright. I guess we'll go back to the main menu. Oh, wait. How many Prime Gems do I have now? Ah, damn. I don't have enough to do a 10 pull. I was hoping to end a stream on a 10 pull, but nope.
Maybe next time.
Yep, maybe some other time. And I'll pull for Alhaitham, just because April wants me to.
At least once.
Yeah, at least once. And doop. Yeah, I had a feeling you'd like this Alhaitham thing.
Yeah,
It was
so fun. It was so fun.
Yeah, and it had a really good moral and everything behind it. I liked this adventure. It was cool and informative.
Yeah. Good life lessons.
Yeah. So, to reiterate, thank you very much, Bomb X and Ren, or Rini, however your name is pronounced, for subscribing to my YouTube channel. It's very nice of you. I want to thank Arrow, May, and Time Lords for hanging out with me in the stream. I hope you guys have a great night, and I hope I see you again tomorrow. I might be able to stream for a bit. I'm going to do... well, it's really up in the air. It all depends on how I feel tomorrow. I'll do either more Genshin Impact or more Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Alrighty, to those new to my channel, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and if not, then feel free to share it with someone you think who might like it. And I will see you all either tomorrow or next week. I'll post in my community tab when it is that I will be streaming next. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
All creator said. Thank you all for watching. Good night.